Hey everybody, Uncle Joe Scrapping back in the garage. So I picked up a bunch of old style equipment on a recent pickup that I did. This is a Ballantine Laboratories AC Voltmeter. Also can measure decibels. And for anybody, don't get upset. I did look these up. This one really isn't worth much. $5 is probably really what it was worth at one time. Probably from the late 50s, early 60s. So yeah, this one is not worth saving or salvaging or trying to sell. So at least this one we're going to take apart and see what we find in it. I took out a bunch of the flathead screws. It's all flathead screws are holding this thing together. The case is magnetic. So most of the case is going to be magnetic. There might be some aluminum-ish pieces inside, and I'm hoping there's a good transformer inside. So we're just going to continue taking all the screws out, these flatheads, and see what's inside. So yeah, I haven't put out a bunch of videos recently. Kind of, life gets in the way, plus the heat. For those of you who may not know, or when you're watching this video, whenever you're watching it, the East Coast just had a massive heat wave, and it was way too hot to be out here in the garage doing anything. So yeah, that is why July was July of 2026 when this is being filmed, and that's when the heat wave hit. All right, front is off, and we tilt, and there we go. And not much, to be honest, in this thing. We have some wire, which obviously we're going to salvage. We have the switches in the back, which may have some goodness there. They got really old resistors in there. Looks like they're on an aluminum plate, which is nice. And then we have this dial, which might have something nice inside if we can crack him open. So, yeah. And if anyone's going to be upset, now's the time to look away before I cut the wires. It was already broken anyway. I mean, look at that. That was already broken inside. So, I didn't necessarily break this. Somebody else already did. I'm just going to recycle it, and then it can be made into something else. We're just cutting all these wires off the dial. Okay. That releases the front. You can see this is the dial. 1 through 6 and off. That would have corresponded to these points on the dial. So we will get him off the board. Looks like we need to remove this. And have a set screw in it? It does. Okay, before I destroy it, there's a small set screw in here. Can I turn it with this screwdriver, or do I need a smaller? Looks like I can turn it. Alright. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a small set screw in this dial. Yeah, that thing right there. And then that'll pop off. That's probably old Bakelite plastic, which is pretty cool. Okay, this has a nut on the end of it. Let me get a pair of pliers. See if we can turn that nut. Maybe. Wow, it's on there. Pretty good. Probably hasn't come off in 70, 80 years. There we go. Just turn it. All right. That is an old dial. And if I'm gonna have to guess, yeah, probably all magnetic. So that whole dial just goes into shred. Okay. Next up, we have, this looks like it's held on by 4 screws. Let's see if we can get them off. This one's loose already. So that's just one little nut. And we'll just keep trying to get the nuts off. Yeah, they're fairly loose. So that's a good thing. And number 4. Yeah, that heat was unbelievable. How hot that got. Alright. 1 metal plate. Just shred steel. Shred steel just means is ferrous material that needs to go into the shred pile. And it's got some weight to it, so we'll take him apart, see what's inside him. Ah, these screws are not magnetic. Alright, so maybe they're stainless. It's a possibility. This is all just shred steel. Goes into the bit bucket. And let's see. How do you get them off? Let's see, we got 2 screws on the bottom. Let's see if that's what's really holding it on. Use a flathead screwdriver, it works better. Okay, they're just turning. My guess is there's probably, yep, there's a nut on the bottom here. So I gotta just get my finger in there, holding the nut, so I can then unscrew this. Ow. Alright, I may have to hold that with a pair of pliers, because that is on there pretty good. Alright, let's get straight edge, needle nose. Hold that, and turn it this way. Yeah, that worked. Got the nut off. And the screw. And we will do the same on this side. If I can get in there. There we go. Hold the nut. Get to the screw. And unscrew. There we go. Yeah, when you got the right tools, it somewhat works. So that's good. And then this pulls straight out. Oops. And then we'll see how he all comes apart. This is a significant metal case that is all shred steel. Even these side louvers. I was hoping they might be aluminum, but they're not. They're metal as well, ferrous steel. So that is going to go outside in the ferrous pile. All right. Now let's cut some wires to clean this up. Let me get the wire out of here. And basically the whole world had some heat issues last week or so. A whole bunch of the world was roasting. That's a nice little bundle of wire. You can see they took some good care putting that together. They got these pieces, it looks like a string. Yeah, that's actually string holding that together. So they cared when they made this thing. They wanted it to be good. Alright. Let's see. I said this was not magnetic. This is probably aluminum. Yeah, it cuts in real easy like aluminum, so that's probably an aluminum plate. Just have to get all these off to do that. So we'll clean him up off camera, because the rest of that is going to probably be just shred. I don't think I'm going to try and take those apart. Let's look at this guy. And yeah, there might be some that say, oh wow, is it really that old? Wow. Some would say don't take that apart. You know what? I may agree with you. 1941? That really from 1941? That's pretty cool. Alright. Uncle Joe's going to pivot on that. I got to look that up and see if that actually is worth anything. Just this piece. Because 1941, yeah, that's quite old. You get put aside. You go over there. Now, since I already destroyed you, let's see. Let's just take one off and see what it looks like. Okay, so that's fairly sealed. That, I wonder, is that brass? I wonder if that's a brass cap. That'd be pretty neat. Now I'm second guessing if I even take these apart. Well, they do have a number in there. I think I gotta look that up first. Give me a second, I'm gonna go look that up. Alright, Uncle Joe's gonna pause. I did look these up. Anywhere new from like 25 to 30 bucks to 5 to 10 used. So there is still a market for these. So that's pretty cool. As far as this guy, I can't really find a real date other than what was on the back, but that may not be a date code. That may be a testing code, actually. But anywhere, these can go anywhere from 20 to 50 or more if it's in really good shape. This is not in exactly the best of shape, so I don't know what it would go for. But I may put that up on Facebook Marketplace or eBay and see if I get a hit on it. You never know. That's the other side of scrapping. You find stuff like this that you're like, you know what, I better pause and double check before I destroy something. And there you go. This is something that probably could be worth some money out of the actual metal housing. So there you go. We'll go from that. What I did do, I know I had a short the other day about hard drives where I did take some hard drives out. So I'm going to clean all that stuff up as well. I'll put this stuff aside for now. And let me see if I can find something else to take apart that'll be more interesting. Or actually something that could come apart that I don't want to try and sell. Alright, well that was a interesting little video. I'll let you know what happens on this. Uncle Joe Scrapping. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video.